Hello everyone out there and welcome to a let's play of Pharaoh, a new era. I decided to do this let's play for my YouTube channel because this game is something very personal for me. I still remember very well when I was a kid, I was, playing on the floor in front of my computer, playing the original version of that game hours for hours and hours. It is such a beautiful game, and I want to take you through that journey to, re-experience my childhood a little bit again. So I would say let's jump into a few games. This game is a remake of the original from Sierra Entertainment, back then in the early 2000s. Of course, the graphics have changed a bit. It's a bit more comic style, which isn't too bad. And they added a few quality of life improvements. If you're interested on the game, I'll post the link to the Steam store page into the description below and stays. But I would say let's jump into the first mission.
Welcome to ancient Egypt, land of the pharaohs. Here you'll participate in the history of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever seen. In an epic story that spans more than 15 centuries and 24 generations. You must lead one family, generation by generation, from its earliest beginnings in Egyptian prehistory, through the dawn of civilization, to the establishment of a unique and powerful empire and beyond. Our story begins more than 5,000 years ago, along the banks of the Nile River in an area known as Nubt. Here, a small confederacy of clans struggles to eke out an existence in the harsh environment. With you at its head, your family leads this small settlement.
So yeah, this is the game. We are not going to build any big monuments or pyramids right from the beginning. That comes later in the game, but it will be glorious. The first missions in the campaign of this game are basically to introduce you into the gameplay style and how everything works, to build up a thriving settlement. So here we see we've got some instructions. I'm going to skip them. You can experience them yourself. It's basically telling you where to place your first buildings, where people should live, how workers are running around. And basically the game is forcing you to do what the game wants at this point. Yeah, we have no road access. So we'll build a few roads where the game wants to do that. Yes. And it's telling us the main road here is the Kingdom Road. So that's where people come in and go into your city or leave your city. And also that's the road which is used for merchants later on. So you can trade with other villages or cities. But for now, we are going to watch how these immigrants are coming in. And we need to grow our city up to 200 inhabitants. Shouldn't be too difficult. So now we're taking care for access to water. The basic access is a well. Wells have to be placed on green fields because outside here in the desert, well, you can't get much water out of the desert. I think that's clear. The place here, so all the houses are getting upgraded immediately. That's good. People are coming in. From what I know of the game, they have added the entire campaign from the original game and from the add-ons. So yeah, back then you didn't have DLCs. You had add-ons you bought as an extra CD usually. Okay, right click to go back to the category selection. and right click again to quit the construction mode. Telling us to add a few quality of life, so we're now going to start some hunting and food production, which makes sense. So we'll place a few hunters over here. And you've got these little guys. They are looking for... Oh, wait. They are looking for workers. So they run around of your city trying to get a few workers in. However, you need to be careful. They just wander around randomly in this game. So at some point you want to block the access to the roads outside of your city, so you can direct everyone, you know. Let's build the granary just up here. In the settings, you can, however, set it from, you know, the work searching mode to a global workers pool. That's one of these quality of life features. I don't know if I'm going to use that feature, but let's see. A bazaar. Let's put the bazaar up here, like the game wants us to do. Now shooting these birdies for meat. Okay, now it's telling us to set some roadblocks. So we usually set some roadblocks here because it leads outside of the city. And what there isn't anything to search for workers, so you can now freely place buildings. Nice. So let's build a firehouse. And an architect's post. So the firehouse, of course, prevents buildings from burning. The architect's post prevents buildings from collapsing. Now the game wants us to add a decent water supply, which we can place. Well, placing this. Place it here. And that's it. That's the first mission. First missions are very easy. They are very quickly to access. You can now keep on playing or just go to the next mission. We'll hop over to the next mission. To Thinis.
After many years and the passing of a generation, your family has resettled in the area of Thinis, in Upper Egypt. Here, a small band of local rulers is attempting to extend its influence over Lower Egypt and all lands along the River Nile, and to unite this realm under its own house with one supreme leader. Establishing Thinis as a thriving city like nothing ever seen before will prove the worthiness of the Thinite Confederacy and help them gain supremacy over Lower Egypt and the other factions vying for power. In time, this will mean providing the population with entertainment and building wonderful temples to worship the region's patron deity. To build a city this grand will require a substantial supply of cash. You'll find rich deposits of gold ore in Thinis, and harvesting them should be your first priority.
Alright, so we should be getting gold. We should be getting some entertainment, but not in the form of YouTube. Oh, let's go. So it's basically telling us again, new beginnings, what we've learned so far in the previous city. Basically, we are repeating it now. So where are we going? The gold is up here. Let's place this here. Let's put a few water supplies up here. Let's see how this is going to work. Look, they are hunting already, so we're getting in some food. For everyone, we're getting new immigrants. We've got water. We need some services. Just to make sure nothing collapses or, gets destroyed. So what do you need? This house cannot evolve as it does not have access to even the most primitive water sources. There we go. We're already providing you water. Stop complaining. Stop whining around. So these are the Amiga shanties. What do you need? Supply of food. Should be done in a minute. We need 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 12 in total when we're done. I think I have to set the posts over here. I don't know why I placed them over here. Okay, managing treasuries. So now we're going to build at least two gold mines. And we probably have to build a palace now. So gold mines are coming down here. Yes, we're going to build some road access. Don't worry. There we go. And now we have to build our wonderful palace. So where's the palace? Where are they hiding our palace? Village palace, there it is. I always forget you can actually rotate buildings. So some buildings you also need to place on the green, like the palace. At least some tiles need to be placed on the green. Oh, let's remove a few trees. Who needs them anyway? There we go. Okay, we need to take care about crime. Easy. So we can place a police station. I'll place it over here. Where the other 3 ones are. It's for the moment. Okay, and over here we have a wonderful risk overlay, for example, for crime. And we see where crime is evolving. At the moment, we're green. We're fine. No one wants to steal anything. Okay, we need a doctor. Okay, a physician. We can do that. Oh. And now they want some religion. Okay. Let's do some religion then. Got religion unlocked. So we should build a temple and 2 shrines. Let's place the temple. Let's place the temple over here. And like a shrine here. And a shrine over there. A festival square, okay. We can build a festival square. So I think I would place the festival square maybe over here. Between the palace and the temple. It has to be on a crossroad though. So remember what I said about careful about too many roads? This is where we are getting slowly in trouble. Okay, here on the left, we see the overseers of the temples, and it asks us to hold a new festival. Let's do that. Let's do a common festival, right? Just a common one. Nice, and the building's already upgrading. What do you want? What I never understood about the game, sometimes housing have bad influence on other houses. And I never get why. Alright, time for some entertainment. So we need a juggler school. I think I would place it next to the temple over here. And then we need a booth, which we can place here. We need to remove that post for that. So the booth has to be placed on a crossroad. Okay. There we go. And that's it. Victory. Very quick victory. Just building the city. And with that victory, I would say thank you so much for watching for the first two missions. I'm going to do more of them in future. And if you don't want to miss any of the missions we're playing here over in Pharaoh together, feel free to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you so much for watching. And have you ever played this game? If so, please write it into the comment below and just tell me what you think about the game, especially what you think about that remake. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.